Hey man, I guess this is really how 2026 is starting. Listen to this. If someone told you 10 or 15 years ago that by 2026, Jim Jones would be beefing with both 50 Cent and Camron, you'd probably imagine something totally different. You'd be thinking these dudes are dropping all-time classic diss records and going crazy on the mic. You'd assume legendary bars, elite energy, and music shaking the culture. But hold up, instead we've barely gotten one real diss and a half-hearted follow-up. Now it's more like I got power, then it's your shorty, hot showers, and trying to slide out like a sneak diss. And on top of that, it's just non-stop trolling on Instagram. And no, not trolling about somebody's diss being weak or forgettable, it's trolling about someone allegedly being so broke they can't even keep the lights on. Now, if you missed yesterday's video, make sure you tap into that first, because 50 Cent managed to get his hands on footage recorded by a straight-up mole inside Jim Jones's studio. And in that clip, you can see someone tucked off in the corner filming right after the lights literally shut off, with a crew member asking, "Yo, do we call Con Ed or should we just get the damn electrician to come fix this?"
Sorry, excuse me. Do we need an electrician or do we just call on it and they come out and return everything?
Now, shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement, the adrenaline, Branson Cognac? What the fuck? What happened with the lights, man?
Camron jumped into the mix too. Everybody's been on Jim Jones' neck lately over the studio not having any heat. Hold up. Before he even kicked off his talk with Flea Show, Camron carved out a moment just to clown Jim Jones himself. Listen to this. Here's exactly what he said.
Thank you so much, Larry. You know, it's been chilly in a lot of studios lately, so I got my, pardon me, if I got my hat, my coat on, I was just making sure they had the temperature right in this joint.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I was warm enough.
I was wondering why you were so...
Nah. I don't know what games people playing out here, but the heat been going off in a few joints, so I was making sure I was gonna be warm enough when I got here. Thank you. That smoke in the background right here, that's not from coldness. That's being on fire. As you can see, as you know, sometimes when you talk, you can see the smoke coming out your mouth when you inside. Pause. So I just wanted to make sure the temperature was good, but the temperature is good here. Everything is good, man.
So now, if you're Jim Jones, you're really only left with two options. You can either brush off the noise and ignore the trolling coming from 50 Cent and Camron, or you can say, forget it, and lean all the way into the jokes. And listen to this, that's exactly the route Jim Jones chose. He went ahead and filmed himself sitting in the dark, looking like he was straight up trying to summon the spirits of electricity and heat.
Yeah.
He then jumps into the caption and writes, "You don't want to miss this episode of Jones Improvement Show. The show must keep rolling. Ain't nothing stopping this run." Now, if you're really paying attention here, every single shot 50 Cent has aimed Jim Jones' way, Jim's basically had some kind of comeback ready. From, "Y'all didn't pay the studio bill and you're basically homeless, y'all are squatters, all right, say less." He turned around and addressed it straight up on a record called Let's Squat About It.
Gentlemen, we are back at the most hated podcast in the world.
I like that. In the world.
I like the world. I like the fact. Let's squat about it.
Let's squat about it. Squat about it. Let's squat about it.
Yeah, us squatters, man, coming together.
Let's squat about it.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not leaving. I gotta watch you, bro. You ain't shit.
The next jab was, "Hold up, y'all don't even have heat at the podcast studio. What's really going on?" Jim Jones basically responded with a straight, "Forget it. All right, cool, you got me." Listen to this. Let me walk you through what the real process of getting the studio fully up and running actually looks like.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained? Sis, Everybody want to put my business in the street. I'm gonna talk to you about my business. Right now I am in the second phase of construction. We're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building like a little mart, but we'll see how that goes. Hold up, though. Show you what we'll be doing. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for media, fashion, music, and broadcast. Cool.
And now we've got the clap back for Jim Jones not having any lights on at the podcast studio. Listen, maybe it's just me, y'all, but at a certain point, this is starting to look like everybody's low-key working together to promote Jim Jones' studio. There's no way 50 Cent is spending this much energy just to troll for no reason. At some point, you've got to realize you're actually helping the man out. You have to see that you're putting extra eyes on the studio. Week after week, that's a free promotion coming straight from 50 Cent. It's getting reposted everywhere, and now the studio name is starting to ring a bell in the industry. That's honestly not bad at all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But hold up, just like I said in the last video, if you're Jim Jones, laughing through all this trolling still has to bother you at night knowing 50 knows your business. The fact that your enemy is one of the most dangerous ops you could ever have. He knows exactly what you're doing, he knows when the lights are off, he knows when the bills aren't paid, and on top of all that, he knows exactly where you're recording the podcast. That right there should be your real concern, finding the mole who keeps feeding 50 Cent inside information about you. Now I want y'all in the comments, what do you make of this whole trolling war between 50 Cent, Jim Jones, and Camron? Are these dudes too old to still be playing these kinds of games? Or do you actually want to see them hit the booth and really go at each other? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement, the adrenaline, Branson Cognac? What the fuck? What happened with the lights, man?